Hello guys, Alex from Maximal Fire here. Very excited with this one. I have just received this big brown box through the post from Mr. Johnny Core. This is hopefully the new Warbreaker model, which is going to be released on the 7th of September. So I've already kind of cut this down the side so I can just get it in easy for you, but I haven't really looked at the insides, so I'm just going to go ahead, get in it, and hopefully give you a couple of comparisons when it comes to size and stuff. So let's go. Okay, so look, here's my certificate of authenticity. So as you can see here, I've been given a prototype copy. I understand that there is going to be a couple of very, very minor changes which is going to go in as part of the general release. This was basically just identified for part of the printing process to make it easier for you guys. This is one of the prototypes, number 3. So yeah, third person to have one of these, I guess, I hope. That's pretty cool. And underneath all the bubble wrap, hopefully we're going to find some resin. Okay, well, immediately kind of hit by a couple of things in here, which is, well, surprising to say the least. I mean, I knew this thing was big, but the biggest shock, I think, is just quite how big. These are kind of some of the chunkiest pieces of resin I think I've ever seen. I mean, there's the guns. Let's just get in there and have a quick look at the size of these guns. So I'm not sure without the instructions. There is some instructions which are going to be sent digitally, which way round this is. I'm going to guess that that looks a little bit plasma-y based on the other ones, and so does that. So we have basically a gun more or less the size of my hand. Do I have the size of the scale? It is as long as a rhino, possibly even longer than a rhino. Yeah. That's a big old gun. I've just spotted these as well. So obviously these are going to be the arm pieces. Let's try and get one of these out without causing too much of a mess. Okay, it's right at the bottom, so it's not. So instead, I'm going to focus on what is obviously the head. That's a lovely, lovely, lovely head model. That is a big lad. See if I can find another Titan I've got to hand. Let's compare this with a War Master, shall we? So yeah, that is a big old head. Many chunks of resin. I'm just going to get everything out of the box and see if I can see how much it kind of looks like. I think it's over about 2 kilos, I think Johnny said, of resin all told. Some armour panels, more bits and pieces, more bits and pieces. Let's just get all this out and then I can get it all on the table without the box. That bit there. So as you can see, I mean, this is probably more. I mean, I get sent through quite a lot of Battlebling stuff to review and stuff, and I think that this has come into more resin than they've sent me in one box than what they've sent me in the last 2 years. It's incredible. Some of these pieces are huge. In here, I believe this is like the foundation for the top plate. I believe what all of the. I need to obviously clean this up a little bit. I can't put it together because there's supports which need to be cleaned up inside there. But that is the roof of the Titan, which I wonder if we can find some pieces in here. There we go. Maybe this is a good example. There's the central tower. I mean, that in itself is the same size as my hand. Just the central tower. Let's use that rhino again by comparison. Is nearly the thickness of a rhino, nearly the length. And I think inside some of these other pieces are what it sits on top of. Really well packaged. Just loads of little baggies, lots of protective bubble wrap. Don't know how they're going to be sending this out in the final version. I'm kind of guessing here as well how things go together, so it's probably not that, but possibly a central piece. All I know is that this thing's going to be absolutely huge. Some more turrets there to go on the side. No, they're the legs. They're actually part of the legs. Yeah, wow. So, I mean, oh, what was in that little, what's in this box here? Is this part of it, or is this more random stuff that Johnny's sending me? Ah, no, this actually looks like the carapace, so it's been individually wrapped. So, yes, so that looks like that is the body of the model. Where's that head gone? The head that would sit inside there. So, I mean, that just goes to show you, obviously I need to clean it up before it will fit together properly. But if I'm guessing correctly, that is the sheer depth of the Titan, which would then sit underneath that somehow. Let's get that Warmaster back in as a comparison. So, depth of a Warmaster, depth of the Warbreaker. Yeah, this is incredible. This is going to be an amazing kit. I'll hopefully get this one built up. And there's some of the leg, just the sheer size of the leg armor plates. I'll hopefully get this one built up in the next couple of days. Maybe a bit longer, depends on how long it takes me. Johnny said it'd take him quite a few hours to put together. But all in all, pretty impressed with what I'm seeing here. Again, completely guessing at this stage if this is right, but possibly how that goes together, maybe. Yeah, wow. If this is as I am kind of assuming it goes together, I wish I had a picture to hand actually. Then this is a chunky boy. That is on its own the height of a Warmaster. Hopefully I haven't just broke it. That would be an expensive fail. Yes, so the pillar is potentially, if I've got the pieces right, the size of this, of the Warmaster. So yeah, really excited to get this together. I'll hopefully get some pictures up and running when I get more of this to hand, but incredible. This is probably going to be one of the biggest resin kits that I've ever put together. I've got no idea how this kind of compares to a Warhound Titan at Forge World scale, but I've been told that it's not far off. It's supposed to stand 14 inches high. Yeah, no base that's come with this at the moment. I know that there is currently some discussions as to how they're going to base it. I'm not sure at this particular point in time if they're going to sell a base as part of the kit, or if they're going to provide an STL. But I guess watch this space. There'll be more news coming out of Battlebling, and yeah. So for those of you looking to order one, they're going to be available from the 7th of September, and I believe that the retail is going to be 295 quid. I did wonder kind of like how that would translate into the amount of like stuff that you get, but this is This is a considerable amount of resin. I think there's over 200 parts or something to it. It really does feel like a premium kit. So super excited at this point. Let's plug it all back in together. There you go. In pieces Warbreaker Titan. See you again next time, guys.